Cynthia Erivo opens up about her physical connection, with Ariana Grande exploring the depths of nonverbal communication and friendships. In the entertainment world, co-stars often form tight-knit relationships, and for many, these bonds extend beyond the professional realm of acting. For Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, their connection is unique, characterized by a level of intimacy and trust that speaks volumes about the depth of their friendship. Recently, Erivo shared candid details about her bond with Ariana, revealing how their physical connection has become an integral part of their relationship, serving as a silent yet profound form of communication. The 37-year-old actress discussed this powerful connection in a teaser for her upcoming appearance on The Drew Barrymore Show, which is set to air on December 10th. This revelation gives fans and viewers alike a glimpse into the subtle ways in which people can connect beyond words, beyond the boundaries of spoken language. Physical touch, Erivo suggests, plays a pivotal role in maintaining emotional closeness, offering comfort, support, and a shared language that words can sometimes fail to express. The physical connection, more than just proximity. One of the most striking aspects of Cynthia Erivo's revelation about her friendship with Ariana Grande is the emphasis on their physical connection. While physical touch in relationships is often associated with romance, Cynthia's words challenge the notion that touch is reserved solely for romantic partners. For her and Ariana, touch serves as an essential form of communication, one that fosters a sense of security, closeness, and trust. Erivo explained that this connection has grown so integral to their relationship that it's now second nature. "I think I'm sort of used to it now," she said, reflecting on how she and Ariana often find themselves connecting physically. "If it's not connected, I'm like, what's wrong? What's happening? Where are you?" Her words reveal the deep emotional reliance they have on one another, particularly when it comes to their physical proximity. For them, staying connected through touch, whether it's a hand held or a subtle gesture exchanged, serves as an anchor that keeps them grounded in their friendship. Hand-holding, a simple act of emotional connection. Perhaps one of the most beautiful examples of this physical connection is the act of hand-holding. Cynthia explained that she and Ariana always end up. "We walk hand in hand very often." This simple yet profound gesture holds immense emotional weight. Hand-holding, a universally understood form of affection, is often associated with love, care, and solidarity. For Cynthia and Ariana, it's not just a casual or incidental act, but rather a natural and comforting way to express their bond. But even beyond hand-holding, their relationship continues to exhibit a profound need for closeness. "If we're not walking hand in hand, we'll find each other somewhere," Cynthia shared. This speaks to the ease and fluidity with which they communicate physically. It is clear that this physical connection is not confined to any specific moment, but is an ongoing thread that weaves throughout their daily lives, whether they're rehearsing for Wicked or simply sharing a quiet moment together. The act of finding each other in a crowded space, reaching out to ensure they're physically present with one another, is a testament to the deep sense of security they've created between them. Drew Barrymore and the universal language of touch. During the teaser interview, Drew Barrymore, the beloved talk show host, offered her own perspective on the role of physical touch in communication. Drew, known for her warm and affectionate demeanor, confessed her own love for expressing care through physical gestures, such as hugging and holding hands. She described these acts of affection as an important part of her own relationships, reinforcing the idea that physical touch can serve as a language of its own. Erivo agreed wholeheartedly, expressing a shared belief in the significance of physical connection. She pointed out that many people tend to reserve physical gestures for romantic relationships without fully appreciating the value of touch in other types of connections. "I think we assume that physical connection can only be romantic," Cynthia explained. "We don't realize that sometimes how we communicate is by physical touch." This is a profound observation, one that encourages viewers to rethink how we interact with friends, family, and even colleagues. Society often places strict boundaries around physical expressions of affection, typically associating them with romantic or intimate relationships. Yet, Cynthia's words serve as a reminder that physical touch is a powerful and natural way to communicate, regardless of the nature of the relationship. This shift in perspective challenges traditional norms and encourages a deeper understanding of how we interact with those we care about. The unspoken language, how physical touch communicates emotions. Cynthia elaborated on how she and Ariana utilize physical touch to express emotions in moments when words might not be enough. Sometimes you're in a room and it's just a squeeze of the hand. That's sometimes how she and I communicate, she shared. This simple action, a squeeze of the hand, conveys so much more than the act itself. It's a silent reassurance, a shared moment of understanding that transcends words. There is an emotional language that is often communicated through touch, whether it's a gentle squeeze, a comforting pat on the back, or a tight hug. These gestures don't require any explanation. They simply convey emotion in its purest form. In moments of joy, sadness, or uncertainty, physical touch becomes a silent messenger that communicates empathy, care, and solidarity in ways that verbal expressions may not. For Cynthia and Ariana, these subtle moments of touch are vital in maintaining their emotional connection. Erivo also touched upon how touch can help convey messages or emotions when it's impossible to articulate feelings with words. It might be a pinch of a finger, a hug, or whatever we need to communicate, she explained. In these instances, physical touch can serve as a conduit for expressing emotions that words are incapable of capturing. It's a reminder that sometimes the most important conversations happen without a single word being spoken. As the interview continued, Cynthia highlighted the broader importance of nonverbal communication in friendships. "I think we don't give enough credit to how we communicate with our friends physically," she said. This statement challenges the often held belief that communication between friends is primarily verbal. While words are certainly important, it's essential to recognize the power of nonverbal cues, especially physical touch, as a means of expressing affection, comfort, and care. In a world that often prioritizes digital communication and virtual connections, the value of physical touch in fostering deep, meaningful relationships is sometimes overlooked. With texting, social media, and video calls becoming dominant forms of interaction, it's easy to forget that physical touch has an irreplaceable role in human connection. For Cynthia and Ariana, their friendship is built on this recognition, the understanding that touch is not just a passive gesture, but an active form of communication that helps sustain and nurture their emotional bond. Redefining physical touch in our relationships. Cynthia's words are a powerful reminder to rethink how we approach physical touch in our relationships. While it's important to be mindful of individual boundaries and preferences, it's equally important to recognize that physical gestures, whether they are a handshake, a high five, or a hug, hold immense value in fostering trust, care, and intimacy. These acts of affection transcend cultural and linguistic barriers, offering a universal way for us to communicate with one another. Cynthia and Ariana's connection exemplifies how touch can create a sense of emotional closeness and security. Their example encourages us to embrace touch in our own relationships, whether with friends, family, or loved ones, and to value the ways in which physical gestures can communicate love, support, and care without the need for words. Building deeper connections through nonverbal communication. In conclusion, Cynthia Erivo's candid reflections on her friendship with Ariana Grande remind us of the profound impact that nonverbal communication can have on our relationships. Physical touch, though often underappreciated, plays a crucial role in establishing emotional intimacy and trust. By embracing these subtle forms of communication, we can build deeper, more meaningful connections with those around us. As we navigate our relationships in an increasingly digital world, it's important to remember the timeless power of a hug, a squeeze of the hand, or a simple touch on the shoulder. These small gestures are often the most profound and lasting expressions of care and love. For Cynthia and Ariana, physical touch serves as a silent glue that holds their friendship together. A reminder that sometimes the most meaningful connections are the ones that require no words at all.